So let's have a think about who an entrepreneur is and what an entrepreneur is. If we have our perception of this drawn from developed and mature economies, we tend very much to think of men. And if you ask people to give examples of who an entrepreneur is, we have nearly always the Richard Bransons, the Bill Gates and the Mark Zuckermans who fulfill people's role model. But when I was teaching, for example, a course in Ghana, I met many entrepreneurs there who were women. And they didn't change the world in perhaps the way that Bill Gates did, but they certainly changed their lives. So from my point of view, a woman who has very few resources, but she invests all of those resources in creating a small new business, which actually changes her life and changes the life of her family and her community. She's just as much of an entrepreneur as is Bill Gates or Richard Branson. Well, when we talk about new heroes in the developing economy, if we think about it in the context of entrepreneurship, we're probably talking about women, because within the developing economy it's seen to be that women business owners have the capacity to try and make economic and social change through small-scale enterprise. They will change their lives, change the lives of their families and communities, but we have to be a little bit careful that this isn't the only way for people to resolve the problems within developing economies. Many of the problems of poverty and marginalisation are outcomes really of broad and wide-scale systems within capitalism and the unequal distribution of resources within the world. So to be an entrepreneurial hero can certainly be part of the solution, but it's not all of the solution. So we need to be very careful about just what responsibility we put upon our entrepreneurial heroes, particularly women.